Good morning. Well, my opinion has changed about silver, and we'll talk about that in just a few moments. I also want to talk about, really quickly, my intro monologue, we'll call it, the Christopher Wray, I don't know, deposition, whatever you want to call it. He showed up in front of Congress to testify. It was a shit show, but we're going to talk a little bit about that. So stay tuned. First sip of the morning. Got a new mug. The other one, the paint was flaking. I love my Yeti mugs. They're cool. Anyhow, so we're going to talk about, in my opinion, we're going to talk about what I used to believe in silver and what I no longer believe about it. But first, let's talk about the hearing with Christopher Wray. By the way, before I start, I'm not one of those guys who goes out and buys lottery tickets. In my years of being on this planet, I think I might have purchased 10. So tonight I think I might buy one or two. Get that chance to win over $100 million. I know my chances of getting struck by lightning are far greater. But who knows? Maybe God. Anyhow, let's dive right in. Christopher Wray. He was grilled by Republicans. One of the questions was the outcome of the cocaine found at the White House. And his answer is going to surprise you. It's going to utterly shock you. The Secret Service knows who did it. They just don't like the outcome of their investigation. So they need to squash it. We'll just get the spoiler alert right out of the way. They've already know whose it is. But what they're telling you and I, the sheep, the slaves, nothing to see here. We've concluded our investigation and we've found nothing. Meanwhile, keep in mind that this investigation lasted 2 weeks, all right, maybe 3 weeks, and boom, it's over with. Cameras everywhere, metal detectors everywhere. Know who comes and who goes everywhere. And they got investigations against Trump that'll last in years upon years that have concluded with zero findings that lasted years. Anyway, here's their explanation. You're gonna love this. Then I'll get on with the silver. They ran all leads, couldn't find anything. They checked the baggie of the coke. No fingerprints on a plastic bag. One of the easiest things that prints are transferred to, mind you. No prints were found. No camera footage. They must have used the same cameras that they used in Jeffrey Epstein's cell before he was committed suicide. So nothing was found, no evidence found. I want you to now put yourself in the mindset of a drug addict, okay? You're stupid enough to sneak drugs into one of the most fortified buildings in the United States. Okay? You're stupid enough to do it. You accidentally succeed through dumb luck. Okay? You do whatever you do with the coke, because you must have done something. It's out of your pockets, out of whatever you snuck it in, right? It's on a table or something. So you must have partook in a couple of lines of blow, right? You're so stupid to do this. You're so stupid to forget it. But just before you forget it, you're smart enough to wipe the prints off the bag. Or the vial, whatever it was found in, glass vial. Imagine that. They're just mindset of a dope head, right? No. They know exactly who did it. They found the fingerprints. They're just protecting somebody very powerful. Okay, with silver, let's dive in. I gotta have another sip of this coffee. I'm in a great mood today. Got some sleep. Oh man, that's good. 6 shots of espresso in there. I'd say about 1.5 cups of steamed milk, a little sugar, and some kind of mushroom powder. I forgot what the mushroom powder is called. Lion's mane or some crap like that. It's supposed to make you healthy. So when I started stacking silver, obviously I did the research. First of all, let's get it out of the way. Everybody's opinions change over time, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a different man than I was 2011 when I started stacking. And there was a lot of people out there like Mike Malone, a very famous financial guy, big on silver and gold. Mike Malone, look him up. Even he was giving opinions about the forecast of silver. And I was all in. When I heard all that, I was all in. Oh, I even made a couple of YouTube videos boasting about silver in this manner. But I've come to the conclusion that the experts, they're not really experts. They're just spokespeople for the companies that are paying them. They're spokespeople for their own agendas, their own causes, that sort of thing. And I think the true information for a silver stacker is his or her own, what they're seeing around them, what they're seeing in the markets. I think that's really the barometer of where silver is going to be going. And I hate to tell you this, and I need to apologize for my past videos. It ain't going to no $500. I'm sorry. I screwed up on that one. But I've known this for quite some time now. And I was just praying that, you know, when the market hits the bottom like it is, well, I think it can still go a little lower, but it's gone pretty damn low. And it hasn't really budged but maybe a buck. It ain't going to no $500. Now, does that mean you should stop stacking silver? No, absolutely not. And again, I say silver, but I also mean gold. Okay? I also mean gold. Do not stop stacking. Trading in your worthless green pieces of toilet paper. For silver and gold, precious metals. Do it. Now, I got to give you reasons why that I don't believe silver is going to go to $500. Honestly, I have to even take your mood down even lower. I don't even think it's in my lifetime. I don't think we're going to see $100 silver in my lifetime. Breaks my heart to say that. The way silver is moving, comes, it goes, $100. It's due to manipulation. The people who rule over us, the true owners of this planet, we'll just call it that, people who make the real rules, want us to be enslaved to what keeps us chained up. And the dollar is a form of debt. It is what they prefer us to be on. It's kind of like welfare. They prefer you to be on welfare. And if you get a job to pull yourself out, you'll be punished, financially punished. Your benefits will be cut. Your welfare benefits will be sliced, so you're no better off than before you got a job. Did you know, by the way, that welfare, when you add up all the welfare benefits, it's actually more money than getting a job, and that's why they prefer you on that. It entices you to stay on welfare, and if you go out and try to raise your income, your welfare benefits gets cut. Look into it. Welfare pays more than a job sometimes. They prefer us on the dollar. They prefer prices high. Therefore, we have no choice but to get loans where we pay interest. And that's why something that can actually liberate people, precious metals. Keep in mind, gold and silver have been in the Bible since the beginning of the Old Testament of the Bible. Nowhere in the Bible do you see 401k, dollar bills, bank loans. You don't see that shit. You don't see stock markets in there. Gold and silver has the longevity, the track record for providing true freedom. What they're doing is manipulating the market. They're keeping those markets down. They're keeping the silver and gold down, so you stay on what they prefer you stay on, and that's called slavery. And that's my opinion why I don't believe silver will ever reach $100 in my lifetime. I really don't. I do believe, though, they cannot control the fact that it's still pound per pound outperforms the dollar. Okay? And it always will outperform the dollar. Anyway, I gotta run. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Subscribe and hit that like button. Take care.